began reading the revelations that have captured the internet about Jerry Falwell Jr. and his wife Becky and the pool boy. He was once a pool boy. He's not a pool boy anymore. And I got a take on this that apparently nobody else does. Ladies and gentlemen, the American Jerry and Bulldog Nation, if you haven't heard, Jerry Falwell has allegedly resigned from his Liberty University, and part of it all stems from the fact that allegedly it relates to an affair that his wife had, Becky, with a young pool guy that later became more involved with the family. And these revelations all relate apparently about Becky having an affair with this kid, and the kid apparently was trying to hold him hostage, extort him, and it all fell apart. And he has this allegation that when they had sex, Falwell would listen in, or with their permission, or would watch. Now, Becky Falwell ignores that. But I'm watching this story, and it's amazing how anything involving sex, the media just grabs a hold of it. In fact, I was trying to figure out how can Durrani clients, how can we tie in sex with our cause, and then maybe the local news media would cover it. Maybe if we said, okay, all the Durrani clients are going to go to the courthouse and protest naked, Chuck. I bet you if we did that, if we all said we're going to protest naked, the news would show up. But I'm reading this and I'm thinking to myself, what's the big deal? Now, Becky has said she wished Christians were more forgiving like Jesus and blah, blah, blah. Well, Becky, I must want to tell you that I'm here to defend you and your husband. Maybe I'm the only person in America to do it. Because I'm sitting there thinking to myself, okay, first off, the affair's wrong, but that was between the two of them. They're still married. Apparently, it's not, it didn't break up their marriage. Then, in addition to that, if they were having sex, and she was having sex with this kid, and the husband knew about it, whether he watched or didn't watch, well, that's between three consenting adults, and they're married, and that kid's not married. So if the kid's not married, the Falwells are both married, and they're cool with it, who the hell cares? What did the Falwells do so awful? Besides getting trapped by this kid. I'm sympathetic to them. I mean, if they're having consensual sex, and they're a couple, and they're still married, that's their freaking business. Unless you're a public figure, and it becomes public. But just think about that. Everybody gets all, what did they do wrong? Where's the criminality? I'm being serious here. And apparently the little kid had a business dealing with them, and it all fell apart, and then he comes up with all this. I mean, so I'm sympathetic to the Falwells. That was a private matter between them, and now it's all over. How embarrassing for them. All over the freaking world. It's crazy. I stand with Becky and Jerry Falwell Jr.